Hey everyone, and welcome to this explainer. Today we're diving into a genuinely fascinating 30-day experiment. We're going to look at a journey where someone decided to treat artificial intelligence not just as a fun novelty or toy, but like a real full-time job. We're talking zero shortcuts, no magic buttons, and absolutely no excuses. Just daily, relentless work. It's honestly a masterclass in what happens when you combine accessible tech with pure, unadulterated grit.
So, ask yourself this question, because it's exactly the premise we're exploring today. We constantly hear all this hype about how AI is changing the world, right? Well, the source material we're digging into today strips all that hype completely away. It puts aside the excuses and asks, what actually happens if you sit down every single day and use these AI tools to build something from absolutely nothing?
30 days. That is the exact timeline the creator gave themselves. Just think about what you can realistically accomplish in a month. This specific journey started with zero audience, zero income, and zero momentum. The whole goal was simply to see if 30 days of highly dedicated, focused effort using AI could lead to actual, tangible results.
Section 1. The starting line.
The entire journey kicked off by doing what, let's be honest, most of us do when we have no idea where to start. They asked an AI. They opened up ChatGPT and asked a single, incredibly direct question. How can I make money online with AI? And the directive it gave back wasn't some shady get-rich-quick scheme. It was remarkably clear and practical. Create content, post consistently, and build a system. That became the ultimate blueprint.
Moving on to Section 2, the dip.
Let me tell you, day 2 was brutal. They created their very first long video, and it took hours. They had to juggle the script, the editing, the thumbnail, the upload, the whole shebang. It was completely exhausting. And the reward for all that blood, sweat, and rendering? Almost zero views. Absolute crickets. By day 3, the grueling reality of the daily grind fully set in, leading directly to a massive, overwhelming urge to just quit. Because, well, nothing was happening.
And day 3, that is the exact moment where the vast majority of people throw in the towel. The source text highlights a really profound truth here. Failure usually happens not from a lack of ability or because the AI tools aren't good enough. It happens simply because people give up way too early when the algorithm doesn't instantly reward them. Which brings us to Section 3, cracking the content code.
Now, here is the huge epiphany that changed everything for them. As they pushed past that urge to quit and actually started studying things like retention and hooks, they realized something fundamental about human psychology on the internet. People don't actually click on videos. They click on emotions. If you don't spark curiosity or joy or surprise, all the AI-generated content in the world isn't going to get you a single view. So applying that emotional hook became the absolute focus of week 2. They stopped just churning out content and started crafting compelling packaging. They revamped their thumbnails using bright colors, big, readable text, and a really clear emotional pull. And slowly but surely, the dial began to move. Views cracked up. From 10 to 50 to 100. It wasn't viral yet, not by a long shot, but it was measurable, undeniable progress. Progress was steady, but it was slow. That is, until they discovered the power of short-form content. This was a total turning point. Shorts suddenly brought in way more reach, more clicks, and most importantly, more subscribers. It proved a vital lesson. AI content creation isn't just a game of rendering out videos. It's fundamentally a game of capturing and then holding human attention.
Let's jump into Section 4, building the AI system. Okay, so here's the exact tech stack that made it all happen. Instead of scrambling every single day, they gave specific roles to specific tools. It's like a digital assembly line. ChatGPT became the brain, right? Generating the scripts and ideas. Canva became the design department, handling that vital, emotional, visual packaging for the thumbnails, and CapCut served as the production studio for all the editing. By systematizing the entire process, everything started moving incredibly fast, and they finally stopped wasting time.
Now for the really fun part. Section 5. Realizing the results.
Because they built that reliable system we just talked about, they were able to stay in the game long enough for something crazy to happen. Suddenly, boom, one video just took off, views jumped, subscribers skyrocketed, and the creator actually earned their first real money. The source notes that, okay, it wasn't thousands of dollars, but honestly, the dollar amount didn't matter. What mattered was the validation. It was enough to definitively prove that the AI system they built actually worked.
Heading straight into week 4, armed with that undeniable proof, they doubled down. They pushed for more uploads, better content, much stronger hooks. Through all this relentless output, they deeply internalized this ultimate, foundational truth of content creation. Consistency beats talent every single time. It literally didn't matter if they were the best video editor in the world. What mattered was showing up every day.
And this perfectly highlights the core difference between dreamers and doers. Most people, they just wait around for inspiration or motivation to strike before they create anything. But successful people, they build systems. The creator noted that AI is incredibly powerful because it helps you move faster, but guys, it is absolutely not a magic button. You still need immense personal discipline to sit down and run that system, especially on the days you really don't want to.
Which leads us to Section 6, the creator mindset.
The core identity shift that happened after 30 days was absolutely profound. When the creator looked back, sure, the financial gain was nice, but the mental change was the real prize. Every single upload, whether it got 10 views or 10,000, had been quietly sharpening their skills. They completely stopped viewing the internet passively as a consumer and started viewing it actively through the lens of a creator. They weren't just mindlessly scrolling anymore. They were analyzing, building, and contributing.
That mental shift right there reveals the true underlying superpower of artificial intelligence today. AI isn't here to just do all the work for you while you kick back and sleep. It acts as an accelerator. It bridges the gap in technical skills and gives normal, everyday people a genuine fighting chance to succeed and build an audience completely from scratch.
So, what is the most actionable takeaway from this entire 30-day journey? It's honestly incredibly simple. Don't wait for the perfect moment. Please, don't wait until you understand every single AI tool on the market. Start now. Start messy. Start small, but absolutely make sure you start. The system is naturally going to refine itself as you go.
Because as this 30-day experiment proved beyond a shadow of a doubt, just one single video can change absolutely everything. So we have to leave you with this final, vital question. The tools are completely free, the blueprint is out there, and the opportunity right now is massive. So, will you take that messy first step today?